Hello, friends. I thought I would turn the camera on, and it's almost time for me to go to bed, but it's been a long day for me. I was in Billings all day with a friend, but if you've watched me for very long, you know that I've got tremors, and usually at night I'm the most calm. And so I thought I would just do some clusters, and I have come up with an idea. I've not seen this before. Someone probably already came up with the idea, but these first ones I'm going to do, I kind of came up with in my head, and because I just got this a week or so ago and I've been wanting to play with it, I've made a few tags with it. I just about cut my finger. Yeah, you can't put your finger into there. So it makes 3 different size tags, 1.5 inch, 2 inch, and 2.5. So it's really pretty cool. So what I thought I would do, because I started out making clusters like I have before, and then I thought it'd be kind of cute to make some clusters out of tags. And so then you've got a text spot here, and then I'm putting a piece across the bottom and making a little pocket. So let's just dive in and see how this goes. Now this is the inside of an envelope, and I thought that would look really cute with these black and white pieces. And these are just all made out of scraps. So I found a scrap of gray cardstock, and I just glued that on there, and then I glued some of that envelope on a smaller piece to make the pocket out of. So what I get you to do is take my small circle punch, go ahead and make that thumb hole right there to start with. So then I think I need to cut this little piece off at the bottom, that piece of the envelope that's left hanging over, so that doesn't get caught on stuff inside. So how has your day been? I hope it's been a great Thursday. Like I said, I went to Billings. A friend of mine had to go have a procedure done today, so I told her I would take her in. And it was kind of a last minute thing for me, because someone else was supposed to take her, but it ended up really being it was God ordained. Because I got to talk to somebody today I really needed to about something that's going on, and yeah, I wouldn't have been able to talk to him if I hadn't been in town. So there you go. So I thought that'd be kind of cute. Now, so I need to get the first one, and I don't want to go over the edge too much here because then it'll make the pocket look funny. So I just want the corner of it to, like it's coming out of the pocket, like that. Need to go this way with the glue. Oh shoot, I didn't want to do that because we're gonna make a tuck. Vickie, maybe it's just too late for me to make a video. What do you think? Let's just get that glue off there. Okay. I just need to glue this pretty much on the bottom, a little bit on the side. We'll just do it this way. Okay. I want them to be staggered. I don't think I really wanted to come up that far, but it's down now. It's not going anywhere. So, and then this one, kind of the same thing. This it can hang over a little bit, but I don't want it to come out farther than the side of my pocket. So we'll put this one right here. And we'll glue it down here. I think I'll glue it up a little ways on the side. Because probably what you're going to do is glue this down on your page as a cluster. Or you could just use it as one big tag that's got, you know, 3 tuck spots. That's, you know, you could do it that way too. Do whatever. Do whatever. You might even come up with a better idea. So this is just me thinking on the fly at, I don't know, it's after 9 o'clock. It's almost 9:30, I think. So, yeah. Okay, now this is going to be a very small pocket, but I think it's going to be really cute. So, just to show you, we've got a tuck spot here, okay? We have a tuck spot here, and we've got a pocket right here. So, I think that's very cute. And I thought, I went to a thrift store today I've never been to. Oh my gosh, you guys, you know how thrift stores are like, most of them, you know, they try to be organized and stuff, but they get pretty messy and things are not organized very well, usually. I mean, they have things like things, you know, together, but like clothes, a lot of times they might be organized by color and not by size. You know, things are just all over the place. This thrift store was so organized. You thought you were walking into, I don't know, Meyer & Frank or someplace, you know, Macy's. The way they had everything staged and placed and very well displayed, and everything was so organized, and you knew exactly where everything was, and all the clothes were all, you know, they were all, what am I trying to say? They all had them according to size, and they had everything displayed so well. I mean, I think somebody, the person who did that used to work at a Macy's or something like that, because it was amazing. I am definitely going back to that place. Yeah. So I'm just going to use some art glitter glue on the back of this, and we'll see. Hopefully it won't show through. I started to tell you about this thrift store. I got 2 of these rolls of this. And I'm sure that it's, well, I don't know how old it is. It's brand new. So the cellophane was still on. So I don't even know if they make it, but it's 5/8 of an inch by 9 feet. And $2, you know. So, plus I got a senior's discount, which was nice. So, okay, so you have a little pocket in there for something. You know, we'll just stick that in there for right now. And then, what I thought I would do is I want to put ribbons in these. And I don't know how the black is going to look. The only black I have is this real thin. So, we'll try this, see how this works. Maybe I think that adds to it, and then you could always put something else on the front too, like some sort of bling, or I've got this I was thinking about putting on there, but I think I'll leave it for now until I figure out what I want to do. But I am going to put dab of glue right inside there to hold that so it doesn't come out. Okay. And that really turned out cute, I think. So now you've got the pocket, you have a tuck spot here, and you have a tuck spot back here. So cute. So there's the first one. Turned out cute. Okay, I have another one here. And again, I made these all out of scraps. So I have a taller one here for the back piece. And I thought for this one, instead of putting a pocket, I would just put them on here like this. Just kind of staggered like that. I think those are cute. So the trick is getting them glued want to get this one glued down here at the bottom in the back. So it'll only go down that far. And then this one, I want to put a little glue right here on the side. And then we'll put a little more glue right here. You can just kind of play around with it. See what you want to do. So now you've got a text spot here and a text spot here. Okay. And if you wanted, you could close that up a little bit more. I think right for now, I'm going to leave it. I might end up putting a little more glue up the side. But I'm going to wait till I figure out, you know, where do I want to put this. And on this one, I thought I would put this on as a pocket. I think this is really cute. This is off of a strip out of this paper pad. And I just cut out one of the little cups. We'll put it on here as a pocket. And then I just cut out a little, one of these little scraps into a shape of a tag, and that'll just go down in there like that. Very cute. And so I thought I would use this color for the ribbon and the tags, because this color is in here. It's kind of a peachy color. It's also the color of the mug. There it is, the second one. Very cute. Okay, so this one's a little bit different. This is just a cluster, and I just took some scraps and put them together. So I had one scrap that was kind of odd shaped, this paper. So I cut a bunch of triangles out of it, and it seemed like I had one more odd shaped piece that's laying around here somewhere. I'll do something with it. But I'm going to glue these together right across the top. Hopefully my idea on this one will work. It's going to end up having like 3 tack spots. Okay. So I'll just glue that. So there's that. And this is double-sided paper. Okay, and so this one also is double-sided. I think it just showed up better on this side. So I'm just going to glue it right across the top. Now you could make a paper clip out of this. It would be really cute. Okay, and then what I did was glue this on the top of this piece. Or what I'm doing, I should say. So it kind of gives it a little bit of a background there. Okay. So then you would just glue it right here on the top of your page of your journal. Mine that I'm working on is kind of buried, but just say this is the top of your page. And you just glue it down like that, okay? So now you've got a tuck spot here, tuck spot here, tuck spot here. You can glue this whole piece down. Or you can leave it and have another tuck spot under that. So, a lot of things you can do with that. Okay, and then what you can do is put something across the top, or you could put a, what did I do with them? I've got these little flowers. You could put something like that on there, and it would not impede your tuck spot or anything. Let's just go ahead and put that down. I think that's cute. The whole time we were in Billings today, it was not windy at all. It was a beautiful day. But coming back home on the freeway, the wind picked up, and I bet there was at least 60 mile an hour wind gusts, because it was all I could do to keep the car on the road at times. So that's pretty cute, I think. That turned out nice. So you could do anything up here you want, or just leave it plain. I think that's cute. Okay. Oh, here's another tag. I guess I did 3 or 4 of these. Okay, this one is really bright. Like I said, these are all scraps I made these out of. And these are double-sided papers. You could do this with, do it this way. or this way, or this way. Now I can't remember. I think I have using this for the back. This is pretty much, this is diagonal stripe or that on one side. And then I like this too, so I'm gonna use that. And then put this across the bottom for a pocket. Okay, so let's find out where the top of this pocket is. I want to glue this right here. On the edge. Make sure before I press that down. Whoops. Well, Vickie, mess it up. Okay, it needs to be right there. I almost came up a little too high with that. Okay. I'll just put it right there. I think I'm going to go ahead and glue across the bottom underneath. Okay, and then this one will go down a little bit lower. So we'll put this one here. You know what? Make it a little easier on myself. I'm going to put little marks here. A little mark there. So I know, because you will not see that. And I think I'll put it up the side. Okay, just like that, and then we'll put the pocket. And I think we'll put a little glue down here on the edge of this one. Not all the way up. Okay, and then I'll just punch a little hole in here, just so you can tell it's a pocket. Okay, and you could put that on there too, but there's not, well, there's kind of that color in there, I guess, but I like the other side better. Very colorful. I don't know exactly where you would use this, but I'll find a place. I will find a place, because I'm always doing journals, so there will be a place for this. Okay, now the ribbon I picked out for this one is this green. Okay, so that's pretty cute. I mean, you could even leave, you wouldn't have to put ribbons on here, you know, at all. So, and I'm not sure what I'm going to put down here, across here. You could put so many cute things. You know, I have this ribbon. I'm almost out of this. I don't know if I'll be able to get any more. I've got 2 more of these little words on this, but I could. It has live, love, and laugh, and I think I got it at Hobby Lobby. So I'm gonna look, see if I can find more of it, because I've used it all but 2 more pieces. So yeah. Anyway, I think that'll be cute. Just like that. All right, there you go. There's another one. Okay, now, I guess I have one more. That I was going to do a little bit, well, I have 2 more. I was going to do a little bit differently with the tag. So we'll just keep going with the tag thing. This one I was going to make a cluster kind of like this, and then just put that on there for decoration. And that's a little bit different too. So first of all, I'm going to glue that down like that. And then I want this coming off, cover the bottom, come off the edge like that, so I can put ribbon in there. And this is going to go on the front, so I'm just going to go ahead and glue that down. Just like that. I love this paper. It's out of a large paper pad. So, and I've had it for a while, so I don't even remember where I got it. Okay, so now what I want to do is glue. Ooh, that's coming out of there. Glue this down. Cover that, just like that. Okay. And I think I was going to use this for the ribbon. I tried to get, you know, stuff cut out and ready to go. So it's all ready to go. I don't have to go hunting around. Okay, so I'm just gonna clip this off just a little bit up here. Okay, and then I was gonna use this little flower, put right there. I don't know, why is it doing that? It's watery. It hasn't done that to me before. Okay, and I don't think that ribbon's going anywhere. That's kind of cute and different. What do you think? Like it? You could, if you wanted to, make a little pocket out of something like that too. So the way I use these is like on the top of a journal page, or on, you know, or on the edge. However you want to do it. You could put it down in the corner and use this whole thing as a tuck. You know, then you would have a tuck spot like that. A lot of different ways you can use that. Or you can use it as a tag and put it in something else. Put it in a pocket. If you have a pocket, you can just put it in there like that. That would be really cute too. Lots of different ideas. Just trying to give you ideas. And I'm kind of coming up with them on the fly too, so. All right, there's another one. Okay, and I think I was going to do kind of the same idea with this one. With these two strips behind. Maybe like this. And kind of the same concept. I don't know which would look better. Have this one up higher. I think maybe like that. First of all, I want to get these glued together. And then I'll get this one glued on. Yeah. Just like that. Okay. And then you can go back here and glue it down a little bit more. When you see, once you get that on there, you can see where else you need to glue it. I just didn't want to get glue where I didn't need to have it. Okay, and then I got this little blue, it's kind of a blue-gray piece of ribbon to go in here. Okay, just like that. And I want this to be a little bit shorter. If I can get a hold of it. It's really crinkly. Okay. So then on this one, I really didn't think about what I wanted to do on the front. This one really won't work because it doesn't have the right colors. So I will have to come up with something for this one. But I will do that at a later time. That's pretty cute. I think what I wanted to do was cut out a heart. Let's see, I found a piece of gold. Now, if I can find here's my heart. I'm going to cut 3 of them out of here. Okay. We could put these on here. Something like that. I'm not sure I like that. I'm not going to glue them down, but that's an idea. We could do that. Something like that. Okay, so there's that one. And I just have a couple more to go. These are a little bit different. These are the clusters that I kind of usually make for my journals, or so these all are coordinating papers, scraps. So I'm just gonna glue these on here. And I rounded the corners on one side. This is usually the side that I glue to the side of a page, like that. And then I round these corners, and then you can make this a text spot to tuck things into. Or if you wanted to go over the edge of the page, you can do it that way too. If you want it to stick out, you can do that, and that looks good too. However you want to do it. So I'm going to get this strip on here. And this scrap, it had a little tiny piece out of one corner there. I'm not too worried about that, because this is a scrap buster. Do want it to be fairly straight though. Okay, and then I'm pulling out my Carmina flowers that she sent me. I love these. And I found one that looks really good on here. This green matches perfectly. Look at that. So cute. I'm just going to put that right there in the middle. And there you have a cluster, and that will look so cute on the edge of a page. I would do it like this, and then have that as a text spot. So pretty. Okay, one more. This one's kind of bright, so these are all coordinating papers, I think, out of the same pad. This one might not be, but I think these are all out of the same. But anyway, I thought this would make a really cute cluster. Just kind of stagger them like this. You have your base piece, and then just start putting them together however you think they look good. Now this one might look better on the bottom to break up those two colors a little bit. We could even do it this way. I'm going to put this one on here. I think I like that better. And then can't remember what I was going to do with this one, but you could just glue it on like that. Put it on like that. I think we'll do that. I mean, you shouldn't have to spend a whole lot of time on this. Don't overthink it. just glue it down. They usually come out pretty cute. I get an idea of where to glue it. Okay, just like that, and then I think I'll just glue that on there like that, I think. Let's just do it. There's a lot of different things you could do. You can still, you know, put something on here, like a flower. These flowers, I've got a bunch of these. You know, there's lavender. I've got this color. It doesn't show up as well. And there's a peachy color. That's kind of cute. I mean, you could put all three of them on here. It'd be kind of cute too. Ooh, let's do that. Oh, here's what I was going to do. Had it right here in front of my nose. I was going to put this one on here. I think this is the right side. Put this other little one inside of it. Make it kind of like a double. Yeah, let's do that. That's cute. I like it. I like the other way too, though. Either way would be good. And let's glue my hand while I'm at it. Okay, there we go. That's the last one. So cute. So if you're stuck and don't know what to do with, you know, you have a bunch, and these are all cardstock, you know, so there's different kinds of clusters that you could make with your scraps. Just go to town. Got that one. That one's pretty cute. That one, and that one, and that. I really like that. So there you go. And I went longer than what I wanted to, but I hope you enjoyed that and gave you some ideas. Thanks for stopping by. Please leave a comment. I can't tell you how many videos I've made where people have liked, but they haven't made a comment. And I really think that helps. If you make just any, you know, nice, but just make some sort of comment that you were here, and maybe what you liked about it or didn't like about it, or, you know, I like to hear from you, and it really makes a difference on people's channel when you make a comment and like, okay? So thank you, every one of you who do that and stop by. Thank you for stopping by. And that's my video for today. And we will see you next time. Bye.